Okay, now they can hear me. Test.
Yep.
Okay, they can hear you. Fuck it, we're gonna leave it in.
Yep.
Do it live. I ain't doing the intro again. Shit show. AJ, I think we had a shit show last time we recorded. It's just we gotta stop taking long breaks between recording because then nothing works. My computer didn't want to cut on. Joey's eating.
Don't even ask me what episode this is. I have no clue.
No, go
Actually,
on.
no, take a guess.
Give us a guess. Give us a guess. Give us a guess. 75.
Damn, we did a lot while you guys were.
Yeah. No.
Oh, y'all were recording all this time.
Well, the funny thing is the last episode, which was our Road to WrestleMania, like an episode right before WrestleMania, I actually labeled it wrong on YouTube, so we had 2 episode 51s instead of a 52. This one's 53.
So 52 is our lost episode.
No, it's up there. I just labeled it wrong.
It's the we don't have episode 52. We have 2 51s.
No, I fixed it. I can fix it on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but now, episode 53, we're back. Post WrestleMania. WrestleMania feels like it was forever ago at this point. Yeah, it's been a really crazy past few weeks for me, kind of Joey, and everybody. It's been a crazy last few weeks. So, but we're back. Now we're gonna talk some wrestling. Fuck all the other shit. This actually, before we get to wrestling, this might be my last time wearing my Mac Jones jersey, so I wore it all day today because apparently there's rumors that Patriots are going to trade up and draft a quarterback, so I had to wear it for at least one more last time. So
You gonna burn it?
no, I'm not gonna fucking burn it, but
Wipe his ass.
I still got a Wes Welker. I still got a Cam Newton jersey in my closet. Fucking no, I'm not gonna burn it.
Oh, you definitely gonna burn
I did not buy the Cam Newton jersey. I technically haven't bought any of the jerseys I have. I have a Wes Welker, Mac Jones, and Cam Newton. I haven't bought none of them. So.
Terrible gifts.
Okay, I asked for this one.
Wes Welker's pretty cool.
Yeah, the Wes Welker one. I do hate that he did go to the Broncos shortly after. I believe he did win that Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. I think, not 100% sure, but I think so. Don't like that, but still like Wes Welker. I need to buy a Julian Edelman jersey because he actually was able to retire a Patriot and stayed retired as a Patriot so far. So I actually do need to buy one of his jerseys.
Those are bad gifts, as bad as getting a Tua jersey, right, Joey?
True. Yeah. Do you get like a concussion when you open your Tua jersey? Like, just hit you in the head?
You get a concussion when you put it on.
It comes in a lot of bubble wrap. And it comes with a judo black belt.
Why? Does he a judo black belt?
No, not yet, but he's working on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's learning how to fall. Okay. I remember that report now. Yeah, I do remember that he's learning how to fall. Why didn't he just get into the WWE ring? You know, learn to take some bumps.
Go to the Performance Center.
Yeah, learn to take some. Hey, Miami, Orlando, they're right there. Just go take some bumps.
Right.
Brian Danielson, learn from Brian Danielson. He's not the Performance Center, but you can learn from Brian Danielson on how to take bumps. He came back from head injuries.
Yeah, but he gets them too.
Yeah, but he came back from them.
Trying to prevent them. We don't want to miss no weeks, you know. We're going to play 17 games here.
Ain't gonna happen.
You can play 12.
But that was a great transition back into wrestling, so here we are.
Ain't it that way?
So yeah, what's been going on? I intentionally have not watched wrestling the past multiple weeks.
They're like, so what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, pretty much.
WWE got sold.
That's right.
There's all kinds of lawsuits going out because the writers are racist.
The writers are racist, or Vince McMahon's racist?
No, the writer. There was some writer specifically. I can't remember his name.
Wrong. It wasn't even him. It was Stacey Abrams that was filing a lawsuit against Vince, Stephanie, a bunch of other fucking people for
The
being...
writer. There's a specific writer named.
Yeah, he just said it.
I can't think of his name.
No, it's a female writer. It's an African female writer.
Yeah, and
who's suing
Vince McMahon.
WWE.
WWE.
Yeah, but she was talking about there was another writer who was suggesting like Ali's
Yeah, well, who fucking
was
cares
fine.
about
Oh,
that
I
person?
didn't read anything about Ali. I just know that they were talking about. Apparently, there's a line that they wanted Bianca to say that she can take her earrings off and whip somebody's ass. And there's
Yeah,
some other
so-
stuff that also said.
Line that she didn't want to say. Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So there was the Bianca stuff. There was a gimmick that they
Oh.
wanted to make.
Apollo Crews and his
Yeah.
Apollo Crews, his
Nigerian
Nigerian
accent.
accent. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was one.
They wanted Ali to be behind the 9/11 bombing.
I didn't know that was Ali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see something about that. I didn't know that was Ali.
No, it wasn't Ali. It wasn't Ali. My bad.
Yes,
It wasn't
yeah,
Ali.
no, it was
Mansoor.
Mansoor.
Mansoor. Yeah. Even though he was 5 at the time.
Yeah. So it was Mansoor, Aaliyah, and Angel Garza was supposed to be in like this love triangle. And Mansoor's like, oh, Mansoor's got a really big secret that nobody needs to know about or shouldn't find out. And it was, they were trying to pin Mansoor for the 9/11 bombing attacks.
Not even make it reasonable where it's his parents or something. No,
Yeah.
he was 5 and was like, yeah, fucking bomb them.
Yeah.
This sounds fake. Like,
This is
when
the.
you think about what's on WWE TV now, can you imagine that being on TV now?
But also, no.
Joey.
Yeah.
Vince made the Mexicools.
They came. They came out on lawnmowers.
No, lawnmowers.
Yeah, but that was back.
No.
Like in the early
It's not,
2000s.
you can't justify because it being now.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you see that now.
As far-
but he did it already, so
And-
it's like
Yeah, and then like we're talking about, oh, Bianca is, and I'm not, because I realized I think what I was about to say was probably going to come off as like, oh, what they're doing now isn't that big of a deal, but like at one point there was a WWE tag team, I believe they were champions for a bit, called Crime Time. So it's like there's a long history of this shit just slipping through the cracks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
There was all kinds of stereotypes, back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, there was also one more that was Shane Thorne. It was supposed to be a crocodile hunter, but hunted humans,
Yeah.
and he would only hunt Reggie, of all things. Like every week,
Why?
he would catch Reggie,
So-
and then somehow Reggie would get away, and he would have to continue the hunt.
So is this at least over the 24/7 title?
I fucking no clue.
And
what that
what is Reggie's new name now? Is it
Scripps.
Scripps. I don't know why I was gonna say Sticks. It's Scripps. So is he gonna hunt him when he changed to Scripps too?
I don't know how long this.
So was he kind of like, was it gonna be kind of like a Leo Kruger, like, Adam Rose situation? But who knows?
Well, you know
That's
how
fucking
well
hilarious.
fucking
Literally
Kruger.
Crocodile Dundee.
Leo Kruger worked out.
Yeah, that's why I had to say Adam Rose so people knew who I was talking about.
I was like, who's Adam Rose?
I remember him.
Yeah, this shit is fuck. I think it's things we've been saying forever, where it's like, hey, this probably shouldn't be a thing. Hilarious. Nah, fuck them.
Well, we'll
Hilarious.
see what happens now that Endeavor owns WWE, right?
And we have another lawsuit. So, okay, so now they own WWE. So if all these lawsuits, like similar to what happened last year where Vince stepped down, and now you have these other lawsuits, can Endeavor or whoever it is step in, Dana White, whoever, and step in and be like, Vince, shut the fuck up. No more creative decisions. You don't get to say shit.
Not Dana White.
Obviously not Dana White. That was a joke. But whoever the Endeavor people that are ahead of Endeavor, can they now step in and say, Vince, shut the fuck up. No more creative changes. No more nothing. Triple H is doing it. Can they do that now?
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Fucking do it. I mean, that should have been done 2 weeks ago.
Because, I mean, they still left him in his chairman of the board position for WWE.
But that's not creative, though.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's still making creative changes on the fly. In
Hey,
which he was like...
Hey, Vince
he
isn't
went on to
backstage this
say
week.
He was supposed to... He's not going to be in the weeds. Like, they've already said that in the past before, and then he ended up ripping
Mark
everything up.
And that was a lie.
Yeah, and that was a lot. And here we are after WrestleMania. The Raw after WrestleMania was a full rewrite by Vince. and presented one of the lowest rating Raws in like years or something. And then
I've never been.
SmackDown goes by, nothing. The following week, nothing. This past week, or this past Monday, there was minor changes. But again, it's not on a main card, main event storyline. He took all of the women out, basically, and substituted a tag match in.
So one of the craziest things I've seen, and I just don't, I think it's true, but the Seth Rollins thing, Raw after Mania, that was his entrance, and then during the commercial, they scrapped his segment, and he had to walk off back on camera. Right? That is fucking wild to me.
Yeah, and that was it was the lowest rated, but like as reviews, the actual TV ratings were super high.
Yeah, because it's Raw after Mania.
Right.
But they should care more about the reviews than the people watching.
Right. Yeah, because if people.
Because I'm interested to see then how the next week's views did. Wonder how that did. I don't know how to look that up. Monday Night Raw, is that a Wikipedia page?
Oh, Joey, you're a stat guy. Stat that motherfucker. You stat how many shits you take in a day, so go do that.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Okay, continue talking. Let's see if I can find it.
So yeah, Vince. I don't know. I guess it's gonna really depend, right? So, the draft is coming up. The draft is Friday or tomorrow.
Yep.
And the full draft is supposed to take full control for Triple H. This is Triple H's full, I guess, send mode of him taking over creative, and it's all strictly going to be him. We'll see how that plays out, because obviously Vince had a play in like everything Roman, so I don't know how you would go about approaching that.
Okay.
How fucked that would it be if Friday goes off and it's Triple H, and then Monday Vince is like, I got some rewrites. I got some ideas.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that's gonna be the true test, right? Because we're gonna be in draft mode. Tomorrow, Monday is part 2, so I guess you're really gonna have to wait until the following week, maybe, because obviously you want to draft your rosters before Vince starts fucking everything up.
Okay.
Oh, SmackDown's drafted Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles, Randy Orton. Come Monday is part 2. That's not gonna work for me. Let's put Roman on Raw.
Yeah. He's on both shows.
Yes.
I'm fucking here for it. Okay, so I found the numbers that are actually pretty easy to find from. I don't know how reliable of a source this is. ITNWWE.com. Okay, raw viewership. So just looking at this for the year of 2023, other than like beginning of the year shit, whatever, just at the past few months, the biggest numbers that I'm seeing are roughly the change for the previous week or whatever. It's the biggest ones. They're floating around 240,000. Okay, just a number to throw out, just a gauge. Okay, Raw after Mania, April 3rd Raw, viewership was 2,260,000 plus 417,000 from the week before. Okay. April 10th, minus 442,000 from the previous week. They went down to 1,818,000.
Well, the Raw after WrestleMania is always gonna.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but still, that is a massive drop.
Well, that's probably normal.
Well, let's fucking find out. 2022. What was WrestleMania 2022?
I was thinking that, I think for the Raw after WrestleMania, I think the viewership did drop the third hour. Like after they got to the 9 o'clock time slot, they started like dropping like flies because everyone's like, "Well, this is shit." But
when was Mania 2022? What was the date? April.
What, 5th again?
4th, something like that. Well, there's a Raw for April 4th.
Okay, well then it's the 3rd.
Okay, so that did 2,101,000 plus 122,000 from the previous week. The next week, April 11th, it dropped 298,000.
Yeah, see, so
It's still a much bigger drop.
yeah.
We also had more people watching though. You had 2.1 to 2.4 million. The thing would be the next week.
Well, the April 18th show of 2022 still minus 155,000. 2023, so minus 442,000. The next week was minus 3,000. So it went down 3,000. So it stayed kind of consistent that next week, and then actually went up this past week. And I'm assuming that's because of the title and all that shit. Also, what was Tony Khan's announcement Wednesday? I tried to find it. I couldn't see.
It was the Owen Hart Cup.
Oh, okay. They didn't fucking blast that on their Facebook at all.
Yeah, he brought up there'd be matches that would be starting for the Cup at Forbidden Door, which is in Toronto. And then they'll have a slew of the matches all throughout Canada. And then they'll end in Calgary. So that was what the announcement was.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I tried to find it on like their socials. I kind of went through, like, I realized when I laid down that I completely forgot it was Wednesday and didn't watch Dynamite, and so I went through their Facebook to see everything that happened. That's how I seen, hey, Roddy's back. Let's fucking get it. But
who's still listed on WWE's roster page?
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Forgot about that guy.
Tear it up, Roddy.
He's double dipping.
Fucking tear him up, Roddy. Yeah, I seen all that, and I was trying to find the announcement or whatever, and I fucking couldn't find it. Yeah.
Naomi, training for
Yeah.
2. She's gonna go to Impact. She's gonna appear on the Impact tapings that are actually tomorrow. So we'll get a first look there. Good for her. Mercedes drops the IWGP Women's Championship at the Queendom event over the weekend. Technically, it would have been her last match anyways under her contract, but is gonna do another show, Resurgence.
Damn,
that is stateside.
She just signed that contract, didn't she?
Yeah, but it was only for a few matches.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a full on.
So she's not she's not going to be in New Japan very long then.
I mean, she says she wants to stay, so they could be working on a new contract.
I thought she extended her contract
for a couple appearances. So like the Resurgence, the Resurgence show wasn't in her original contract, so she extended it to do that show. And then we'll see what happens. But she really likes it. She really liked being in Stardom and New Japan. So we'll see how that plays out for her. All right. WWE stuff, right?
Here we go.
So we've got. Let's see.
First thing, since we haven't done a show since WrestleMania, I want to talk about. I didn't win the picks. However, I'm the only person that picked Roman Reigns, so it fucking counts. So I win because I'm the only person that picked Roman Reigns. And I'm also good with Roman Reigns winning the World Heavyweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship and just fucking taking them all. And there's nothing, because it's literally one of the only good things WWE has going right now. It's fucking.
I wanted Roman to win, but I was like, well, they're gonna have it.
I'm telling you, that weekend
I was rooting to lose that one.
That weekend was so busy for me. I got home that Monday. I fucking was dead because I went to Burt Kreischer show live here in town. Did that. Drove home, which is like a 50-minute drive from my dad's house. Drove home immediately. I think I don't know if I might have started some Mania stuff in the car on the way home to listen to. Got home, threw everything on. Was like, I'm going to skip through a couple matches. I watched almost the whole fucking show. Like, I don't remember what matches that I skipped through, but it was like not very many that I skipped through. I ended up watching almost everything. And then
like 3 a.m. I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, it was. And then I almost Brittany was dead asleep in bed, and I almost woke her. Like, I put it on the TV and was watching, and fucking Roman hit that last spear and pinned him. I jumped out of bed, almost woke her up because I was just laying back chilling, half asleep, and fucking I could not believe that he actually won the fucking match. It was literally insane because I completely stayed off.
Chicken.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Chicken.
Yeah, fuck Cody. I'm for it. Even though now they just basically gave him, his second place consolation World Heavyweight Championship.
I don't think he'll win that.
I don't think so.
Fucking hope not.
I think it's going to be sad.
I seen a picture with Finn holding that title. I'm fucking in, dude. But also, I'm happy. I'd be happy with Seth. We didn't get to.
I think they're leaning towards Seth, and because technically he's not. Roman didn't really beat him, right? They're gonna play that angle.
Smart.
So, I guess you can treat the championship and Seth Rollins of being a workhorse. So obviously, Triple H makes the announcement on Raw. He's like, in Roman's contract, he doesn't have to appear. He doesn't have to defend. Good for him. I was like, well, that's circa Triple H 2002, basically. And they're like, well, we can't not have a champion, come in and not defend their belts. And
where was this? Where was the shit when Brock was the champion?
That was the thing. So
and we had Miz holding the Intercontinental Champion, and obviously good for Miz because Miz fucking carried Raw at the time with the Intercontinental title. He did fucking. That was his really good IC title run that he had, which I think he's had a couple. But his, where he that was what he was saying was, I'm carrying this fucking show. Where was this shit then?
Pretty much, because I was like, well, what happens if you have Brock win the World Heavyweight title? He's gonna want to win it at some point, and then you're gonna have potentially 3 titles just held hostage, and no one's fucking coming to defend them.
I mean, just wait till Roman wins that one too.
I wonder if there is another redesigned belt combining.
I think so.
Roman has.
I think so.
Make one up, just have it be the one, and then just make it all gold. Like the strap be gold.
I've seen some of those, people put it on the 2K23 or whatever. I've seen them on there, and
no, dude,
it looks good.
It's just the picture I sent in Discord. That's the new.
Bro.
Yeah, let's not do that.
There's bring the Wing Dinko back.
I think they might do that because I like a lot of the belts now are having the gold and the silver, and they may update it or something.
Joey, something I mentioned to AJ before you joined the call. We should do a belts either draft or tier list, all belts.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Draft or tier list. We gotta set that up.
I just saw a video or something WWE put out. It was all of their belts. I might have saw it on Reddit.
Oh, been the WWE championships probably over the years.
Yeah.
Joey.
Yeah, but we'd be doing all of them. So.
Yeah. Joey, I almost asked you to tell you, okay, just put in the Discord chat your birthday.
I thought we guessed this. It was 1862.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
8
okay.
86 BC.
Okay. So the reason I'm asking is because I seen a post. The reason I got it was because Adam Pearce quote tweeted it or whatever. His comment was, who was WWE champion the day you were born? For me, it was Ric Flair after the 92 Rumble. AJ, it was Randy Savage.
Which is the reign right after Ric Flair.
Which is, right after. Do you want
Bob Backlund, wasn't it?
Do you want to take a guess who? Okay, well you just did. It was Bob Backlund.
Yeah, it should have been Bob Backlund.
On his he had a 4-year title run. Almost to the day 4-year title run when he lost it to the Iron Sheik. He won it December 17th, 79. Lost it to the Iron Sheik December 26th, day after Christmas.
Remember?
And that was the title belt with the 4 candy bars on the actual waist straps.
Do y'all remember when Bob Backlund came back in the early 90s and feuded with Bret Hart? Do y'all remember that at all?
No.
Yes.
No.
I do.
You do.
I do.
They built him up. I don't know what finisher he used back in the day, whatever. But he was doing the crossface or not
chicken wing.
It was just the chicken wing. He'd get behind him and bend their arm back and choke, and they built it up like it's super. It fucking hurts, and
Is
he
it
You're
was
like,
like,
no one can get out of it. Bitch, roll the other way.
more painful than the sharpshooter?
no,
No.
no, and Bret Hart proved that by beating him. But I think they did. Did they make him throw the towel in or something? I can't remember.
They threw the
He beat
towel
Bret
in
Hart one time.
for the Sheik. They threw the towel in.
Yeah, but they threw they threw the towel in or something. I want to say Owen Hart. I can't remember. But anyway, Bret ended up beating him. But he won the belt, and then Diesel beat him in like 8 seconds.
So the
Old as
He won the
fuck.
gut, and Jackknife firebombed him and pinned him, and that was the match. It was on the house show.
You don't want to televise that.
let me. So I'm gonna
They
make.
showed it. They showed it on Raw.
I'm gonna make Joey mad. The Scorpion Deathlock and the Sharpshooter are the same thing, right? What's the difference?
Sting uses just one arm and leans back with that, and his other arm he's just whatever. Brett uses both to get the full more pressure that way.
So the leg movement is the exact same.
It look a little bit, but Brett's hurts more.
So they're the same. I was just trying to figure out which one that I almost tore my stepdad's like leg apart with one time. He was laying on the couch, I fucking jumped on him, fucking twisted his legs up, and just pulled back, almost ripped his hamstring off or something. He's like, we're getting up to go somewhere. He's fucking limping out the door and shit. And I'm like, fucking sucks to suck, dude.
Yeah, that's what you get for being a pussy.
But anyways, moving on. That was a wild tangent. Moving on.
Also in the news, Raw had a visitor. CM Punk came, and then was asked to leave. He talked to The Miz and made amends, and talked to Triple H, kissed and made up. Who else did he talk to? There's two other people.
I talked to the security guard that told him to fucking get the fuck out.
Yeah, he talked to Baron Corbin and
Amina.
yeah. And they told him to. He actually flew in the plane with them. I think that was just by.
It was by coincidence because he was
No.
doing commentary for whatever
Some
MMA
MMA
shit
thing.
show that they do, and they were in Orlando,
Tampa, I
Tampa,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
something, and they were on the same flight coming to Chicago, and they're like, "Hey, why don't you like come by?" And he's like, "Well, okay, well, not fucking doing anything right now." So, apparently he, talked to the Miz and made a you should be doing this with the Elite.
Aren't there reports that he already has? Or no, he's made it with, I guess, Tony Khan? Not the Elite?
He's talked with Jericho. Yeah, they've had a
Him
meeting.
and FTR, they were mediators.
Well, FTR's been on his side the whole time anyways.
Yeah.
So, well, the new announcement wasn't the CM Punk show thing for AEW, so I guess that's good depending on how you look at it.
Why are they doing it on a Saturday?
Saturday Night Wrestling, why not?
Yeah.
Saturday Night Main Event.
I mean, I've always thought wrestling on a Friday night's fucking stupid because usually that's when people go do shit after work. But
Well, I don't know why they did that. I mean, because it was originally on Thursdays.
yeah,
I prefer it on Thursdays. They should.
Yeah.
When Fox's contract up, move that shit back to Thursday.
yeah. Put shit that people already don't watch on Fridays, like Impact.
True.
That kind of gets pretty good ratings, so they can put other things on Thursday and get good ratings, and then SmackDown's probably the only thing that they'll get good ratings on Friday for. So
Yeah, I've always thought it was weird, but that was just me.
Yeah, that's stupid. Going back to the draft. So with the draft coming back,
So
like we talked about earlier, Triple H, this will be his full. This is Triple H's WWE essentially. With that being said, they are potentially even thinking about doing the brand split again. Permanent brand split, a concrete brand split in which they would even split up PLEs again. So
Yeah.
Raw and SmackDown will get some, and they would only share 5, maybe 6, being Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank,
Right.
and then whatever bullshit Saudi show that they do. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd be down for brand specific shows again.
Yeah.
Granted, now though, if they do that, it would be a show like every 2 weeks. Then, essentially.
Yeah.
As long as they don't start charging pay-per-views, then that's
True.
Which they might also, I mean, this might try to be there, like AJ sent right in the chat before we started recording, get the fucking massive losses that Peacock's been taking. So that could be a thing to kind of contribute that, or not contribute, but like combat that. So my question about this draft, because normally whenever they do the drafts, you have your SmackDown GM and your Raw GM going at it. How are they doing that this time?
I've heard Teddy Long is actually
yeah.
going to be at the
Teddy
draft
Long
tomorrow.
is in the building.
For tomorrow, I don't know if he's going to be like
awesome.
the moderator. I don't know. But some of
Wait, the draft is tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was tomorrow night.
Yeah. The first part is tomorrow night.
Because like
and they'll
technically,
finish it on Monday.
Technically, Adam Pearce kind of plays boss on both on camera.
Yeah.
And it's like, so is he just drafting against himself?
Right. That's why I'm saying Teddy could be in for that role for SmackDown. Because he's only been on.
But who's he gonna put people one-on-one with? Because the Undertaker's retired. Like, so who's the new Undertaker?
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
So we both know that ain't gonna fucking happen.
Goldberg.
Maybe with Triple H's thing. Maybe I don't know.
We haven't fucking seen Triple H's. We still gotta find out if it's actually Triple H's thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But some of their guaranteed NXT call-ups will be happening in the draft.
Breaking news.
I don't hit the button.
Moss
It's now
has been renamed.
Finally.
Riddick Moss.
Does he have actual tights this time, like, or trunks or anything, or are they just still the solid black, no personality ones?
Probably solid black.
When they wearing suspenders or some stupid shit.
Yeah, when he was still Madcap, like with the stupid hat and shit. Which I don't think he even wore a hat for most of it. But yeah, he had suspenders on for him.
I would bet my house that that's such a Vince kind of name.
Yes.
Stupid, corny shit.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
That's
100%. To go with sidekick to Happy Corbin.
Yeah.
Bro, Baron Corbin used to be so fucking cool. I think we've said said that 500 times on this show.
That's one of the most unfortunate hair losses.
Yeah.
Of anybody.
Yeah.
Because everything when that went away, that was it.
Yeah.
All right, do you not like Baron Corbin as bald though? Like you miss him having?
No,
he hasn't had a good run. Like he.
NXT.
Well, I mean, he did. No.
If he was NXT Corbin but bald, I think it could still work. Like that lone wolf, that cool fucking entrance music, that cool fucking entrance, but still was that Corbin. Yeah, that shit was so fucking cool.
Oh, that was cool.
That shit was so fucking cool. And it's a fucking core memory for me at this point of me and Joe. I don't know what we went to watch. It might have been the NXT show with Dustin, or there's a different wrestling event that me and you went to. And fucking, it might have been, I think we went to a SmackDown. Was it like
SmackDown house show?
Yeah.
In Jonesboro.
Yeah.
Where AJ Styles got his Xbox stolen.
Yeah, true.
I remember me show you this Xbox I got earlier.
True. Yeah. But no, where Baron Corbin did that thing he does where somebody Irish whips him into the corner and he fucking slides out and around the corner, and he did it, and we've seen him do it on TV, but to watch him do it in person, how fucking big he is and how fast he is to do that shit. He did it and live in front of us, and me and Joe both looked at each other and were like, that was fucking sweet.
Joe, if you tried doing that, you'd hit your head on the bottom rope like Enzo did and knock yourself out.
Yeah, exactly. So to see somebody that's...
We were like 25 feet away.
Yeah.
And seeing him just, like, that's quick.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's an NFL athlete. I mean,
he was offensive lineman, but yeah.
But he was also a lot fucking bigger, too.
That's true, too.
Yeah, I mean, but the athleticism you gotta have.
You're talking about Joey. You're talking about Joey hitting his head. This is a man that's literally, if you stack Joey on top of each other, like take two Joeys, stack them on top of each other, that's Baron Corbin's height, and he's still able to do that. 2.5. But yeah.
3.
But yeah, dude, Baron Corbin,
I would new gimmick for him. Go back to.
I legit don't even know what his gimmick is now.
The end of days he does. That
Fantastic finisher.
Another new RKO.
Yeah.
You know, it's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So.
Such
it's pretty well protected. I think it's only been kicked out of one time.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
Yeah.
Who did that? Was it?
I think it was stupid, wasn't it? It was something stupid.
Drew.
I think it was Drew. I think Drew.
Maybe it wasn't stupid.
Yeah, because he was.
How did he fucking do that to Drew? That's a big guy.
Yeah, it is.
And he might be leaving too, by the way.
Happy Corbin says Drew McIntyre kicking out of End of Days was not his call. Wishes he could have saved it for a bigger moment. It was fucking done at Mania.
Was it Mania? Not SummerSlam? No, SummerSlam he almost killed Madcap Moss.
At WrestleMania 38 Night 1, Drew McIntyre defeated Happy Corbin in a singles match. During the bout, McIntyre became the first talent to kick out of Corbin's End of Days finisher. So it was last year's WrestleMania. Corbin was asked about it during a sit down. Oh, okay, that's whatever. Yeah, he's got a fucking long thing. Wasn't my call. Let's just say, wait. Let's just say that. I mean, honestly, we're out of character here. I'm saying honest truth. I would have loved to have that say for a bigger moment for me. Yeah, so just saying.
But I mean, his name was Happy Corbin at the time, so
yeah,
I would kick out his finisher.
I doubt that, but okay. But yeah, other potential draft spoilers. I've heard Ilya Dragunov being a top pick for NXT call up. The little big man or big strong boy, Tyler Bate being one. Pretty Deadly being a tag team to be called up.
What if they draft Pete Dunne and actually draft him by the name Pete Dunne? Just do that. Don't
weeks ago that he's supposed to go back to that name.
Yeah, exactly. Don't make a big deal about it. Don't do anything. Also, it would be hilarious though if like you get to later in the draft and it's like, okay, Raw drafts Pete Dunne, and then the next pick, SmackDown drafts Butch, and then he has to be on both shows.
So yeah, there's
Mankind.
Yeah.
There are those that I know of NXT being called up. Logan Paul that hasn't been advertised, but apparently is a potential draft pick essentially. And even a bigger surprise that everyone would be pretty happy, but Big E is potentially a surprise, a very big surprise pick.
Yeah, fucking do it.
I read that he doesn't have any restrictions and everything looks fine.
Also, Joey, to answer your question, there's no point in drafting Logan Paul because he's not going to wrestle on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown.
It'd be like Gable Steveson again.
Is he fucking... What happened to him?
He's training for the Olympics again.
Yeah, he's not making any fucking strides, apparently.
Yeah, he's not Kurt Angle.
Did you guys... we're fucking full of side tangents today.
No. The real Kurt Angle is Chad Gable. Get that fucking right.
Have you guys seen how Kurt Angle got into the WWE?
Yes. I saw... was it a really long TikTok?
Where
were they? Really good story.
They asked him to come in. Like they asked him to come in for an interview. And we're just gonna offer him a fucking job. Like, hey, here's your WWE contract. And he's like, yeah, I'll sign that if I never lose a match. And Vince is like, it was just having a meeting with you. We'll see you down the road, I guess. Like, fuck, get the fuck out of here. And then fucking fast forward. He's apparently never watched it or anything. And then he like starts watching it. And then they're like, he's like, hey, I think I'll take you guys up on that contract. They're like, nah, fucking call. Call JR. We'll see you at the fucking. You gotta go do some training. Yeah, you gotta go fucking try out. It's like, hey, that's actually a really fucking cool story.
Yeah.
Motherfucker walk in there. Yeah, I'll do this if I never lose a match. It's like, you're fucking insane. Fast forward.
Skyrocket to the top immediately.
I mean, true. Fast forward to Goldberg never losing a fucking match.
Come in and. Other than Edge coming in, like when Edge, I remember his debut match. He broke this guy's neck. a little planche over the top rope. But as soon as like his vignettes and everything, I was like instant fan. I was like, this is my guy.
I don't think I ever. I don't think.
And Joey's like, and he killed the man.
I don't think I ever clicked with Kurt Angle until like maybe
But-
TNA days.
Well,
Oh, you dumb
when
bitch.
Kurt Angle
No,
came out,
I would say his
he was
his
he had
comedy
that-
stuff he did with Austin was fantastic.
right. That's what something he was a little to keep him. He wasn't my favorite. I mean, I liked him a lot. You know, just his moveset and everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's just his personality.
Yeah, I think that's my thing is at the time that all this was happening, I was fucking like 10, so I wasn't, oh, for shoot, brother, I was fucking the characters, and his character just didn't grab me because I was a fucking
Wow.
child, so...
I like
Shut the fuck up,
I got that
AJ.
fucking meme in my head.
at the time. I like Chris Benoit. He was
Yeah, of course you did.
and
You mean
but
redacted?
on the get the mute button ready. But he and Kurt Angle just recently said this. He goes 5 out of my top 10 matches were with Chris Benoit, and I understand WWE kind of erasing him, but when they do that, they're also erasing a lot of my stuff too.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, they're wasting a lot of stuff
I
in
watched
general.
live. It was like in 2000. It was a SmackDown where Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle had a match, and it was still the best match I ever seen in person ever. It was great, but yeah, I just like their feud. It was they was constantly reversing their finishers and everything. It was like the best wrestling WWE had ever had.
And what does Kurt got to complain about? He probably had one of the best matches with Shawn Michaels as well at WrestleMania. So, I mean, like...
And also, I mean, he's got stuff where, he almost fucking killed Shane and all that kind of stuff, too, so...
That was great. Shane should have learned his lesson there to never come back afterwards. Now he's fucking breakdancing.
Bro,
on
fuck.
WrestleMania.
Yo, poor Shane, man. Oh my
Kind of
gosh,
breakdance in the middle of
dude.
a wrestling match.
Oh my gosh. That whole scenario, dude, was just... And I love watching the behind the scenes of it where you see the cameraman telling Snoop,
It's like,
punch, miss,
punch,
punch, miss. Also, followed up by one of the worst punches and by far the worst wrestling move we've seen of all time with that people's elbow that Snoop Dogg did.
Well, on the,
or when he hit the ropes, it was like, ropes, Snoop.
Yeah, just...
yeah, he didn't.
There's no bend to the ropes.
I fucking love Snoop Dogg, dude. That was so awesome.
Ric Flair was on Joe Rogan, and did you ever watch that?
I haven't yet, no.
Yeah. In that, they was talking about Snoop Dogg or whatever, and Joe Rogan said like Snoop Dogg, he's actually like in shape and can box.
Yeah.
I
know.
It's different when you throw a worked punch, but
Also, he probably doesn't know how to run the ropes. That's probably a whole different scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking put everything he had in that elbow, though. He fucking jumped up and fucking landed all his weight on Miz. Like, shout out to Miz, for just fucking working it, Fucking shout out to Miz.
Can you imagine like at WrestleMania and then that happens, something super unexpected, and you're having to just fucking.
Well, I mean, honestly, how unexpected was it? It kind of runs in the family to tear your quads, in a big event. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, Vince is like, okay, fine, Shane, I'll do you one. I'll give you one bone. Fucking go out there for WrestleMania. He tears his quad and immediately was on the phone. He's like, Endeavor, buy this fucking company because I never want to see Shane in a fucking ring ever again.
I love hearing the Edge tell the story of Vince tearing his quad. It's so good.
Who was telling that again? Oh yeah, Tony Hinchcliffe he was with Ric Flair. He told the story about Vince tearing his quad.
Okay, now I was comparing ages from when Vince tore his quads to where Shane tore his. I don't think Shane's 60.
Shane is 52.
Oh, so he's
at-
close.
He's at the same age now. I think he just had a birthday or something. Of when
Vince was feuding
Vince
with Austin.
with
Yeah.
Austin, yeah.
But fucking, like, Vince was... I mean, it was steroid shape, but he was in shape for that.
I saw a picture of him when he the TikTok, another one where he clotheslined Austin, and he had the referee. Remember that super tight referee,
Yeah,
the
he had
sleeveless
cut.
referee.
Sleeveless,
And
yeah.
he's this fucking wide.
Oh
His shoulders and traps are this wide. He looks ridiculous.
Shane's 53 now. You're right. He had a birthday in January. Vince was 6. It says about 60. I don't know when the actual event happened. It was Rumble, so it was early. So
Rumble 5.
59. That when Vince tore his.
Yeah.
So
It was what, Batista and John Cena?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 05. It was 05, and Vince. Yeah, so he was like 59 when he did it. He turned 60 later that year, so close. Yeah.
What an old fuck, Joey. You have to live up to that.
Yeah, Joey. Joey. When you turn your quads.
I hope never.
Sounds awful, dude.
Yeah, it does.
Gets up for bed. Oh, my fucking quads.
Also, they both did it in the craziest way. Vince tore both of his, hitting the apron.
Yeah.
Hardest part of the ring. I will give him that. You know.
Oh, yeah. He'll tear the quad right off the fucking
apparently. And Shane did. Shane.
Snap.
Can you imagine that and then still talking and able to...
Oh yeah, he was in character the whole time. Fucking. Yeah. That's what the Edge said. It's like he's fucking just sitting there by the rope. Yeah, no, he just stood up and just fell. And then just like fucking started yelling. And then Shane tore his doing a leapfrog.
I think that's because he came down wrong. Though,
yeah.
Really.
Crazy.
That's rough.
Crazy. Anyways, back on track. Fucking tangents. That's what happens when we don't record when we record once a month. Anyways, what other news we got?
We're gonna start calling these podcasts premium live events.
Once a month.
Yeah.
That Road Club PLE, dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's gonna be behind a paid subscription wall, by the way. You know,
Yes,
so.
Patreon,
Yeah.
OnlyFans, whatever. You know.
No, we're doing Patreon first off, and that's what the P in PLE is Patreon live event.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Shut the fuck up.
You're so stupid, Joey.
Also, by the way, update from the night after Mania, the last time I looked, which is a couple days ago, our Facebook page is still under review. So if you don't see anything, if you watch this and don't see anything posted about this episode on Facebook, I'll still be posting on Instagram, but our Facebook is still in review from me making our cover photo, this same cover photo that WWE had. It thought we were trying to impersonate them and just fucking shut that shit down.
Well, we're not gonna get the page back because now they're owned by Endeavor, so that's another like 2 years.
Probably.
Of
I mean,
waiting,
I've tried to submit another review for it thing, like, hey, let's fucking pick this shit up, and it's just going nowhere. So we might just have to start a new fucking page.
Way to go, Blake.
Hey, I try to celebrate our fucking tribal chief, okay, the head of the table, winning nobody on the planet except me thought he was winning that fucking match, okay? 7 billion people on this planet, no one thought Roman was winning except me. I'm trying to celebrate that, and I get fucking WWE's like, nah, fuck you, dude. You know? Go fuck yourself.
Joey's probably gonna be like, can we get the Raw Dog name back?
That shit didn't get blocked, but okay. I'm checking live to see. Correct, your page is in review. You were another admin requested a review, so someone will be taking another look at this page. Only people who manage this Road Club can see this. Nice.
Fuck's sakes.
Hilarious. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess that's something else we should talk about if we're kind of out of news. Obviously, the new World Heavyweight Championship. Thoughts?
Oh, yeah.
Hate it.
Didn't like it at first. It's grown on me. I understand they get so much. The belt is in the news on all the sports things and all that so much. I understand them putting the branding in the front.
I get that.
They'll probably do the other belt.
Yeah, I feel like when they do the sports events, the championship, whatever, I still think they're going to do the WWE championship.
Yeah,
but
unless they redesign it too.
But still, I still think they're going to do that at that point.
I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. I wish because it looks like, which is really what they did. They take the big gold belt and then slap this thing right on top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
wish it was
the shape
more
is
gold.
the shape is a little different, but yeah, I feel like they could have done something to blend it better than
I
just
wish
big
instead of
gold with
black, it would have
that.
been all gold.
I wish
Or
they would
silver,
start
instead
you.
of all silver, not have any black in it, because the black is it contrasts too much.
I wish
Right, Joey. Right, Joey.
I wish they would.
You know how?
I wish they would start doing more things like New Japan, where it's like I mean, they technically were at one point, but it's like not the set where I don't like the universal swapping back and forth between red and blue and all that. I think but it's like I like when like how New Japan the IC title's white, which now the IC title's dead, but bring it back because it's fucking good belt. But like the US title's red, the strap is red, things like that. Like the tag team titles are black or whatever. Like I feel like they should do something similar with the new titles.
I wish they would do men's titles, black belts. The women's titles, make them white. The women's tag is probably the best looking belt in WWE. I like that one a lot.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, that's a cool belt. Yeah.
Nah.
And also the women's NXT championship
Is white.
looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good. I guess with the rainbow shit, with the white, it looks really good.
Okay.
Also the side plates. There's 2 side plates on each side.
Yes.
I was doing this today. If you look at the belt where it's stretched out, the 2 side plates, put your thumbs or whatever over the other 2 on the ends where it's like the old, and it's a million times better. I don't know what it is.
I think if they had kept the original big gold and you left the WWE side plates on it, I think it would have been fine for me. Like, but it might be just if they smooth it out a little bit, because it's like the logo is like bulging out.
Yeah.
Like I hope for the big gold they don't change the side plates like they do for the WWE belt.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Right, yeah.
I'm looking at it now.
If they don't do that, like I'll be like, okay. With
No,
it.
I'm looking at it now.
Pay attention to the side plates.
They're 100% gonna do it.
The personalized side plates I never pay attention to or notice too much anyway.
The only time I really notice them much is at the worst time is when somebody else, like literally a picture I seen today. I think it was talking about the belts or whatever. It was Roman holding both belts that he won when he won the WWE Championship from Brock Lesnar. And so one belt has his logo, the other belt has Brock Lesnar's logo. And it's like, you got to think...
on the side or something.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's like those moments, like, because I feel like that one's less because Roman has his title that has his logo on it. But like whenever, like you have a WrestleMania moment, like, for instance, I think, well, no, because they did kind of did it different for Kofi. But whenever somebody, it's just one title and they win that one title and they hold up that one title, it's got somebody else's logo on it. I feel like that's bad for. Which I mean, it's the same thing when they had the nameplates. It was like you see John Cena holding up a title that says Batista on it. It just always looked weird to me. I can't even find a picture of the belt stretched out all the way.
Well, that's the other thing. Would you rather prefer them having the side plates or going back to the nameplates? Because does the US or IC belt today have a nameplate?
No.
Or is it just the belt?
I think it's just a belt.
I think they have side plates.
Have nameplates anymore.
I think they have side plates. I think those 2 belts have side plates now.
Hold
on.
I don't remember.
But I don't even have to have the personalized side plates or nameplate. That's the belt. It's yours. You know who's got it.
Until someone steals it, then it's like my belt.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can find a picture. Yeah. The IC title has it. I'm sending this in Discord.
You see what the Patriots just did?
Interesting.
No?
Nothing. I'm just gonna
You son of a bitch.
Bruh, they didn't do shit.
Texans picked CJ Stroud.
Is the draft going?
Yeah,
bro. The first 2 picks.
Oh, it was I fucked that time up. Pat and them were talking about. I was watching their draft spectacular. They were talking about 7:35 their time, and I never thought that they were talking about Eastern time this whole time.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that today.
But yeah, it looks like the U.S. title has it too. So it looks like all of their new titles have the side plates. Yeah.
IC title just has the one side plate.
No.
Better.
It's both.
It's both.
Yeah, it's both. The picture I just sent has Gunther's name on, or has his thing on
That's
both.
what I'm saying. I mean, one on each side, not two on each side.
Oh yeah, but I think
Oh, yeah.
that's what I'm looking at. From the looks of, I can't find a picture of the new World Heavyweight Championship stretched out, and from the pictures I see, it looks like it only has one on each side.
I can't remember what belt it was that I saw that it was stretched out and it has two on each side.
Yeah, because like there's this. Yeah, it looks like it only has one here. Here's this picture. Copy. Looks like it just says one.
That one picture they posted, like, it's like that. It looks better because I guess the it makes it look more almost like it's all gold.
Like, so I think it should just not be, because it looks like somebody just copy pasted it, like took the WWE logo
in the fucking wrestling game and the creative belt.
Yeah,
just stuck that on there.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm okay with it. Let's see it in action. Let's see what people how people mess with it or whatever. But I don't know. I'm interested to see if they do a new WWE Championship now, because there's no point in Roman carrying two titles. Yeah, there's no point in him carrying two belts.
Surely they'll combine them.
I mean, it's cool for the aesthetic.
Get rid of the Universal title then.
Yeah, that's true too. It should, and I think they will. It should just be the WWE Championship and which they'll probably call it the WWE Undisputed Championship or something like that. They'll call it Undisputed or something.
His official, it's the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship.
Yeah. That's too much.
Well, then we'll go back to one belt, and then we'll revisit the storyline 4 years from now of unifying the belts again.
I don't even give it 4 years. I don't even give it 4 years.
You have 3 lineages and one belt,
Huh.
Yeah. Whack.
Which I like the first undisputed belt WWE had.
The JBL one? That's who I always really associated with.
I remember Brock having that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of small. Really.
Yeah. The one that John Cena turned into the spinner belt.
Correct.
Yeah.
That piece of shit spinner belt.
Which I saw a poll, I think, on Twitter.
I can't believe that one lasted as long as it did.
A lot of people were like, "Oh, this is my favorite. That was cool. That was my favorite." I was like, "What the fuck, people?"
Yeah,
because what was so crazy is how they gave him, like, he had got the U.S. title and then turned it into the spinner U.S. title. Then when he lost it, they went back to the original title, and I just assumed they were going to do the same thing for the WWE Championship, and then they just fucking didn't, and so many people carried that thing around. It was like,
then they made it locked; it wouldn't spin.
Yeah, and then then Edge got it and did the
fucking R in the middle.
Did the rated R in the middle, and then Miz did it and locked it in the M. I think after that it was pretty much I don't know if that's what locked it or what, but after that it was pretty much.
Yeah, Miz super glued it, so they couldn't change it back, so they just started turning it upside down.
Yeah.
It's like, look, it's the W. This is it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's what I heard happen anyway.
Yeah. We got anything else?
Nope. Not really.
I think we've covered the last 6 weeks.
Yeah. It's a quick episode. We did it fast, too. Boom, boom, boom. All kinds of side tangents.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to do this again, maybe next week.
Let me check my calendar.
Yeah.
3 months from now.
Yeah. But before we sign off, AJ, I believe you're doing some WWE 2K23 stuff on the channel the past couple of days.
Yeet. Justin and I are doing my GM mode. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I have a PS5, but I'm not disconnecting it from the living room to bring it here to record. But
you won't have to.
You want to play online with Blake because he can't reverse anything.
Yeah. I can tell you what we did after.
It was fucking broke, Joey. Eat a fucking dick, okay? Okay, AJ, I'm going to tell you this. I was so fucking mad. So, Logan got W2K23. I'm going to tell you this, and we're getting off here. Logan got W2K23. He was playing My Rise, and there's the match against Sami Zayn. I don't know if you played My Rise or how far you got into it. He's in the Intercontinental title that you start off with Sami Zayn. He's like, Dad, I can't because you have to do certain challenges through it. And he's like, I can't get this, I can't figure this out. I was like, okay, let me try. So I go in there. I get to the thing, you do a combo, and it's like, reverse a move. I couldn't get it to fucking reverse. I could not reverse a single move. I sent Joey a message said, "Hey, did they fuck up the reversal mechanic? Like, is this a thing in this game that it's fucking impossible to reverse a move?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a little harder." So I was like, "Well, fuck, I can't fucking reverse anything in this game." I get so bad. I give the controller back to Logan. Somehow he gets like 1 or 2 to go through. We beat the challenge. Cool. I don't know how he fucking did it. Fast forward a little bit, and then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna go to bed." So then I start my own. I was like, "I'm gonna start my own My Rise." I get into the name part where you put your name in, and it was like, "Oh, if you want to delete that part where it says Superstar, push triangle." And I was like, "Okay, triangle, delete it." It didn't fucking do anything. I was like, "What the fuck's happening?" Spamming triangle, nothing happens. Fucking go out of the game, go into Black Ops 3 that Logan has. I installed on Logan's thing so I could play zombies. Fucking load up Call of Duty, get into a match, can't swap weapons. The fucking triangle button on his controller does not work at all. Every button works except the triangle button. I've connected it to my computer, my new computer, loaded up Call of Duty, can't swap weapons. Also, fucking sidebar, Call of Duty, aim assist is fucking broken. Because I was fucking doming people with this bitch with a broken triangle button. It's fucking stupid.
It either came broken or he already spilled drinks on it.
It doesn't have anything on it, and it's the only button that doesn't work. Because that's what we were asking, because we heard him getting mad at the fucking, obviously the triangle button wasn't working. I was fucking pissed too. So we're asking, did you throw your controller? Did you hit it on anything? Did you hit the controller? Did you do anything? No, I didn't do nothing. And for the fact is that, and we Googled it, a lot of people seem to have issues with just the triangle button stop working.
Blake was like, "I can't get it to work." And I was like, "It's a skill issue." And then
an
hour later, it's like,
I was like, you son of a bitch! It wasn't a fucking skill issue. The controller was broken, you bastard. Dude, I was so mad. So now we bought him another controller. Now we have to fucking warranty replace this one or whatever. Yeah, dude, I was so mad. Anyways, side tangent. AJ and I guess Dustin, I didn't know Dustin was in it, are doing some GM mode stuff for WWK23. Me and AJ were going to do some Borderlands stuff. Massive miscommunication on our part because he was talking about, let's play Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. I thought we were just playing Borderlands 3, so that's what I bought on sale. And then I was like, "Hey, we ready to start recording Borderlands 3 this weekend?" I was like, or I asked him that, and he goes, "Wait, Borderlands 3? I thought we were doing all of them." I was like, "Hold the fuck up. I only bought the first one, or the third one." So we're ironing out those details. We're going to figure that out. But we have some other stuff in the pipeline that we're working on down the road. So we're going to get back to putting...
Let's get 2. It's the best one.
It is the best one.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you're going to do
Zero is my guy.
I mean, if you're going to play Borderlands, you got to play all of them. Like,
yeah,
it's a one continuous story.
I've played some of 3 already because I had it on Xbox or something. I've played some of 3. I didn't finish it. I never played any of 1 or 2. I started trying to play 1. I never got into it. So
2 is hilarious. Well, 1's funny too. 2 is hilarious.
So we're working out those details. We're gonna figure that shit out. But maybe we'll get Joey doing some extra content. Probably not, right, Joey?
No, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, you barely get Joey to show up for this show.
Yeah, I was here.
Right.
Today. Where's Dustin?
Hopefully with a dead D&D character. All right, well, that's it for us. Like I said, also we hit over 100 subscribers. I don't know how the fuck that happened in the past 3 weeks of us not putting out any videos, except for this week of AJ starting my GM stuff again. But somehow we hit over 100 subscribers, so that's fucking awesome. So we're going to try to put out some more fucking content, some extra shit, so subscribe if you like it. If you like this stupid bullshit of us yelling at each other about Vince McMahon blowing his quads out, you know? Yeah. So we'll see you guys next week. I almost hit fucking end call here instead of stop record over here. Fucking rusty guys. We gotta get back in the hang of it. We're out. We'll see you guys next week. Maybe.